wouldn't matter anyway because like I can't type for shit, so my hands are in the wrong spot to begin with.
You peck with your fingers? One finger?
No, I'm up to about 3 on each hand.
Nice. Oh, if you're talking, Kevin, you're on mute.
You know
That
what?
mouse looks like a very natural feeling grip, though.
The mouse has a natural feeling grip.
Well, it looked like it, yeah.
Now, how many times have you found yourself gripping the mouse?
I don't know. I never really understood that.
It's like, it's just giving me this mouse. Grip the hell out of that. All right, let's see what's going on over here. Good morning, low-key
Callie
creation.
has joined the meeting. Callie has left the meeting. Callie has joined the meeting. Callie has left the meeting.
All right, then. So, good morning, low-key creations. Who else do we have here? Let's see, let's go on through. Let's do this. I haven't done this in a while. Lots of cat memes here. We've got Matt Beebe, good morning. Pitbull Doorbell, good morning. And we've got Super Trucker, good morning. Oh, let's see, Muko, the cat memes. Alright. Let's see, I don't know if Lady Ninja's still here. But Lady Ninja was here. Got Russian Bot and Russian Bot's wife. Good morning to both of you. And let's see, who else do we have here? Callie Girl, good morning. And let's see. Who am I missing here? Low-key Creations, good morning. Buy my shit. Where's your shit? Hey, good morning.
I think that was a reference to the Mark Dice ad.
Oh, okay. Alright. And we got Muko with a cat vape. Well, shit. Look at that. Now, is this real? The conversation. Let's see. They knew. Why didn't they tell the unvaccinated to do...
It's real.
Is this shit real?
Yeah,
I don't know. Look at the...
I had it queued up for my show, too.
To be
But
published.
look at the date on it.
Yeah, I see it. To be published June 6, 2023. Oh, okay. Well, let me okay, so this thing, which apparently doesn't exist yet, while well-intending citizens lined up, did the right thing, and did ya? Sweetie.
The person who put the date on the article was probably having a suddenly stroke and put the wrong fucking date on there.
Well, they put to be published, though. So I guess we'll find out. But so the well-intending citizens lined up, did the right thing, and received their COVID-19 vaccinations. Susan, now known to do more harm than good, their unvaccinated friends and family stood by and let them do it. Motherfucker! Tell me, right now, you people on YouTube right now, tell me if this thing isn't already banned before I even post it. Tell me if you did not see a COVID-19 freaking blurb get posted up in the upper left-hand corner of this video or anywhere on this video. Tell me if it hasn't already been flagged for COVID disinformation or some shit like that. Okay? It's like, if this article is truly going to be posted in the future, mark this moment and memorialize this shit. What the hell is this? The FBI is calling. I'll be right back.
The FBI, yeah.
Hold on.
Oh. Good morning.
Good morning.
Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year. All right, so if
I'm
this
already
is true,
over 2023.
What's
right.
up?
Said I'm already over it. I've had enough of 2023.
Oh, Lordy.
Well, it's we've got more to go. We've still got to get to 2024. So, if this is real, and if this is to be posted, and we're memorializing this, like right now, as content creators, streamers, and librarians, like working under that whole premise of we're doing this for documentation and satire and comedy and whatever the hell we do under
science.
and science and all that.
Hello.
It's like we were fucking kicked off platforms for trying to tell people about this. It's like we were out there. I mean, why the hell do you think we had a president sitting up there like saying, we're losing our patience with you? It's like, and all these fucking donuts and all that, lottery tickets and like visas and visa with like prepaid visa, like bring your kid into this clinic or to the school or something like that, and we'll give you a $100 prepaid visa, like going and whoring your child out to medical institutions to go and have some mystery sauce put inside your child and you, or like whatever. It's like, you know what, you did this to yourself. Yeah, you did the right thing. You showed us how absolutely fucking stupid how could you be so dumb? It's like, you did the right thing. Yeah, you showed us your ass. You showed us how fucking stupid the majority of people are. Well, was it the majority? I don't know. Some of y'all took the shot and then you like went and decided not to take the boosters. That was probably like beneficial, but it's already in you. It's like, what you gonna do now? I mean, what are you gonna do?
Booty, 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 rock it really well.
Booty if it doesn't fall off and rot. It's like, motherfucker.
Hey, speaking of bad booty, I don't know if anybody ever realized that Balenciaga, one of their top models, was Hills Up Harris's. I don't know if it's her stepdaughter or whatever. That one model. Remember?
Well, who was it?
You remember Hills Up Harris?
Hilda Paris.
Hills Up. You know, the VP.
Oh,
or the
Heels Up
resident.
Harris.
Hills Up. Yeah, sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, you remember her model? I don't know if it was her stepdaughter or whatever.
Oh!
That's the head
that train
for
wreck,
Balenciaga.
yes. Oh!
That's the head.
Oh,
model.
no.
Yeah.
That child ended up being in Balenciaga?
Yeah, that's the head model.
Oh,
Evidently,
hell no.
I found that out about a month or two ago, before you had your computer issues. Yeah, crazy, huh?
Oh.
Old news.
That's
Old news.
unpleasant. No,
Isn't it?
no. Man, I was reviewing the video from yesterday, and I can see how much I need to go out and get another Botox because I have been.
You look good, actually. When you did the side by side of you doing your public service announcement, and then there was, the old you and the new you. You looked, actually, your skin looks really good.
Well,
I think.
Well, thank you. I'm not liking every time my forehead creases though. My mama, I'm sure if she ever saw these videos, she's like, I did not put tape on your forehead when you were a child for you to go and start getting lines now. But good morning. Who was that person? I just want to say, I am the resistance.
It's nature.
Oh yeah, nature's not kind. I took a picture of myself the other day, and I was just like, oh my God, who is that old lady?
Wrinkles happen. Just embrace the suck.
Yeah, I'm gonna embrace the suck. I'm not gonna go out there and get a bunch of fucking plastic surgery and end up looking like some cat person or some messed up. I mean, well, then why shouldn't I? I mean, it's like for all the other surgeries I've had and everything, it's like, why not add a little freaking, I don't know. What the fuck is that?
Well, I thought you looked more healthy, so
well,
that
thank
was
you.
Just my opinion. Yeah, I think you look less bloated, and yeah, it's good. It's good. It's becoming on you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate not being so bloated. What the hell is that dildo mouse thing? That's a grip. Wow.
I hate the mouse. I had such bad carpal tunnel in the early days before the touchpad came out.
So yeah, you people who went and got vaccinated or had this therapy or whatever you got injected into you, and if this article does indeed come out later, we tried. You can go look at Big Tech Susan. And you can go and talk to people like, Mark and Susan and whoever the hell used to run Twitter. And you can go talk to them. Because we tried to let y'all know. It's like we actually did research. It's like I showed my video yesterday from December 2020 called I Want a Second Opinion and actually broke it down at a molecular level and discussed these like I didn't even know exactly what was going to happen. I just went and took the information we had at the time, did some medical research, and looked at how it interacted with people, specifically with people of color and along the lines of sickle cell anemia and any other kind of hereditary issues, and how messing with your RNA and your clotting factor and shit could have a very detrimental effect on your life. So miss me with this article if this thing comes out in the future and they want to go and say, oh, well, why didn't you warn us? It's like, we did.
So you did some science, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I did some science.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So I got a thing. I have a thing with science. Science is the antithesis of God, and that's what I'm thinking right now. Is that all this science is it's adulterated. It's not pure, and it's not in the godly form.
Mm.
And so that's something we need to watch out with. I believe in science 100%, not more than I believe in God. What brought me to that, though, is you were showing the video yesterday about praying and healing. And I'd come onto a video about that. The Muslims had done research, and I couldn't find it anywhere, of course. I can never find anything. But faith alone will heal you. You know, they gave like a 60%. 60% of people who have faith heal quicker than those that don't. So I don't, it was old. I couldn't find it. I wanted to find it for you.
No, I found it already. I did it like 2 days ago.
Yeah, no, the same research that I don't know if it's the same research that I saw that though. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, maybe I didn't say what I wanted to say clearly.
Oh.
I was just confirming what you were saying because you said, well, you didn't know who was doing the research, blah 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 blah, and so I had read that before. I was just confirming what you were saying.
I gotcha. Let me see. I'm just.
So what else is new?
Well, I'm sharing this on Twitter right now. Hold on. Let's go find out.
Okay.
Let's go find out.
I don't get on Twitter. I actually, when you guys all started jumping back on Twitter because Elon had bought it, I went over and to check my accounts, and I still can't get on any of them.
Oh, look at that. Trending. Vaccine genocide. What the hell is this all about? Oh! That what is it? That NFL dude, whatever his name was. Oh, I don't remember his name.
Oh, the one that was hiding his face that went back to the...
Yeah.
I don't know. Axe should have clicked on him. I didn't know what his name was either.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what team he was playing for.
Yeah, that guy apparently is kind of suspect. The way that people were acting around him, and his brother did not look like he was happy at all to be at the stadium when the supposed, sports member was brought back out as some sort of, I don't know, whatever it was, but it had like a lot of security around him, and the security blocked the elevator so no one else could get into the elevator. The guy had like a pair of goggles on or some sort of it was like face covering, like totally like covering his face. Never could get a good shot of him or anything like that. That man, the actual sports, the football player, probably died that day.
That's what I thought. I think because kids can't hide their... I don't know. It was weird. That was really weird.
Yeah. So we've got a bunch of dildo-shaped peripheral accessories going on over here in the chat. And this is very upsetting. Good morning, Frog Springs. This is very, very aggressively anti-amputee. So unless I start seeing some fucking peripherals an amputee can use, I don't want to see another damn peripheral posted in this chat until I see some inclusivity. Do you understand? All right. So, yes. We have any amputees in the audience? There's a market out there. Let's see. Rumble is down. What? Oh no. Oh no. I am the resistance. Don't tell me that you just came here because Rumble was down. And you're like,
Oh no.
go listen
Hey,
to this.
I got a question,
Yeah, what's up?
and this is absolutely a dickhead question. So
I'm ready.
apologies ahead of time.
I'm ready.
Are you considered an amputee? Oh my God.
I am an amputee. I am an amputee.
All right.
One of
I'm
my
going to go away
appendage.
now. Thanks.
Well, actually, am I an amputee? An appendage has been, I'm
I
a,
mean, they amputated something off your body. Yes.
yeah, I'm an
I
amputee.
mean,
So I can talk. I can talk
I,
about this shit.
yeah.
I can totally,
I think they mutilated you.
I'm a mutilated individual. I've been surgically mutilated. What is this? Uh-huh. Yes, I see. We want to be a little bombastic this morning and go and just keep on doing what y'all are doing on over there. Yeah, I can deal. I can deal with this. Okay. So, no, I was already here laughing out loud. Just saw somebody else say it was down, so I checked LOL. Oh, I understand. Should I start streaming over on Rumble and Pilled? I wonder. I wonder if I should. Oh, so Rumble is back. Okay, great. All right. So, let's see. Dr. Michael Yeadon. This is coming from Teacher Twitting. Be warned. Hashtag vaccine genocide. Pharmaceutical companies are remanufacturing every old vaccination into mRNA. There are written contracts with governments for 10 injections per citizen. The body can't withstand that many. This is totalitarian control and ultimately a depopulation agenda. All right. I want to see this. I want to see the paperwork on that. I get that this probably is happening. I can totally accept that is a high possibility. But until I see the paperwork on that, I'm not going for it until I see the paperwork, because I don't just go and jump just because there's a stimulus. I need a reason to jump. All right? So, this is trending right now. Let's see what this dude has to say.
In addition, I am a clinical scientist. I was the lead. My name is Dr. Joseph Freeman. I'm an emergency physician based in Louisiana. In addition, I am a clinical scientist. I was the lead author of a peer-reviewed study that reanalyzed the original Pfizer and Moderna clinical trials for the messenger RNA COVID-19 vaccines. We found the vaccine increased serious adverse events at a rate of 1 in 800. At the time of publication, my co-authors and I did not believe our single study warranted the withdrawal of the messenger RNA vaccines from the market. However, since its publication, multiple new pieces of evidence have come to light, and this has caused me to reevaluate my position. An article published in the BMJ regarding the FDA's own observational surveillance data found the messenger RNAs were associated with multiple of the exact same serious adverse events identified in our original study. But the FDA had failed to inform the public of these findings. In addition, now we have multiple autopsy studies that find essentially conclusive evidence that the vaccines are inducing sudden cardiac deaths, yet the rate of these vaccine-induced deaths remains unknown. While many nations that have been using the messenger RNA vaccines have experienced an increase in excess mortality, more people dying than should be expected from past years. And this correlates in time with the initial vaccine rollout and then with the subsequent booster campaigns. Nations with higher messenger RNA vaccine uptake have correlations with higher rates of excess mortality. While the cause of this excess mortality is not known, researchers analyzing this data were unable to identify any other reasonable cause of the excess death other than the vaccines. Given now the Omicron variant is less virulent and is able to evade much of the protection offered by the vaccines, this creates a situation where the benefits of the vaccine have been dramatically reduced for hospitalization and death. Together, this information calls into question if the vaccine's benefits are outweighing the harm. I believe, given the information, the messenger RNA vaccines need to be withdrawn from the market until new randomized controlled trials can clearly demonstrate the benefits of the vaccine outweigh the serious harm we now know the vaccines are causing.
Well, shit, better late than never. Because Lord knows there weren't enough trials done prior to the rollout. And under Trump, it wasn't a freaking like necessity that you go out and take these shots. Because as I was speaking about yesterday, he went out and got the from Regeneron, the monoclonal antibodies from that company called Regeneron. He went out and got that therapy, showing us that there was more than just one way to handle this. But nah. Instead of like going with that, Biden comes in and is like, I'm I'm losing my patience with y'all not taking these other ones from Johnson & Johnson, which I think they had to take that adenovirus vector off the market. Then they have, Pfizer, Moderna, AstraZeneca, and I don't know which other one there was out there. But those were your options. It's like, call the hospital. It's like, I want to go on this other one. I want to try the monoclonal antibodies. No. What we can do for you, though, is we can put you on remdesivir and then put you on a ventilator and then, fill your lungs up with pus and then go and positively pressure, blow them out. Next thing you know, your lungs are all tore up and you're dead. Where was I going? Before I get back.
I don't know, but I'd like to know who owns stock and all that stuff. I want to know. I want to see I don't even give a shit about their damn taxes. I want to see their stock portfolios.
Let me go check something out. Let me go check.
But meanwhile, we got babies being born on fentanyl. Not to change the subject.
You know what? We can get to the babies on fentanyl in just a moment because you brought up that one thing. It's like, who owns stock? So this from CNN. Trump has ties to drug maker Regeneron, and now its stock is surging. That was back in 2020. So let's see. Trump received...
So did he buy the stock prior or after?
Well, I don't know.
I know. That's why we need to see. We need to see this shit, but I don't know if there's anybody keeping track of, how they're buying and selling, but that's been, Congress and whatever's been doing that stock shit for so long. That's how they get rich.
Yeah. That and they have like a very, very low fine for like when they're caught. It's only like a couple $100 fine for that insider trading.
Meanwhile, they made $500 million.
Yep. So it's a drop in the bucket to get caught. It's like whatever. It's like dropping pennies on a dollar. All right, so let's see. Where do we see this thing? Regeneron CEO Dr. Leonard Schaeffler and President Trump are acquainted. The CEO has a member of Trump's golf club in Westchester, New York. All right, so just come right off and tell me that Trump actually owns like a share or stocks in Regeneron. Let's see. It has not been approved by the Food and Drug Administration. Well, neither was any of this other stuff. It wasn't approved. It was approved for emergency use. That doesn't mean it was approved. It means that they said, you can use it for emergency use. And typically with the FDA, all you need is like, a fistful of money to get your shit approved. It's like that's been shown with all these other freaking opioids and everything. It's like all you've got to do is like pay the FDA off. Regeneron confirmed to CNN that one of the president's doctors made the request. Show me what relates to this. Trump has ties to drug maker Regeneron, and now its stock is surging. Who the hell are you, Paul? Let me go look at your bio. Paul Monica is a digital correspondent for CNN Business. He writes daily about the markets and blue chip companies, and also appears regularly on CNN Eyes business programs. He tweets throughout the day on Twitter and Stock Twits. LaMonica previously was an assistant managing editor overseeing the site's economic markets and technology coverage. He has been with CNN Business since November of 2001 and has previously worked for Red Herring, interesting, Smart Money, American Banker, and Financial World. LaMonica lives with his wife and 2 sons in the Brooklyn, New York, and is a 1995 graduate of the University of Pennsylvania. All right, well, Paul, you wrote this article back in 2020. Where's the sauce? Where's the link? So he knows someone. I know people too. You want to write an article about me? It's like I know people who know people who know people. There are many degrees of separation here. It's like you want to like connect some dots and stuff. Paul, you sound like a conspiracy theorist. Look at you, Paul.
It's crazy. Have you noticed like that? Well, it's been going on for a little while. Everybody's guilty by association, and it's just crazy.
Mm.
It's just crazy. Just because you know somebody, it's not like you're there. I don't know.
It's that birds of a feather flock together mentality.
And,
Feisty
and
Ace.
everybody wants to know Trump.
Oh, no, not everyone. You know the ones who don't want to know him.
Well, the ones that don't are haven't even figured out how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich yet.
Good morning, Feisty. Let's see. Aren't we supposed to just trust the plan? They are going to kill us all. I don't trust any of these plans. I don't trust any of these plans. It's like I don't need to. It's like for people who are like into trusting the plan and stuff. I mean, yes, you can trust a plan and at the same time keep your eyes open. It's like what I'm trying to say is I wouldn't just go and blindly trust anything. It's like I'm still going to look around and observe, because that phrase trust the plan means put blinders on and only focus on this one thing. That's the moment that someone sneaks up behind you and sticks you in the back of the head with the scissors, just like a baby being partially birthly aborted. Yes.
You can't trust the plan when you have all the diversity hires. I was watching a great video that Jordan Peterson did, and I forget who he was talking to, but they were talking about Stanford University and how they have 50,000 administrators for 60,000 students. But now there's no admissions. They got rid of the SAT, and they got rid of, I mean, they take one of the perfect scoring SAT students, and then the other three are gone by the wayside because they're going to get the diversity students in there. And then so what happens is it lowers the whole system to where prior, just having, that you graduated from Stanford University was going to guarantee you a job, because there was a certain amount of expectation that if you had actually went to that school and graduated, that you have a certain proficiency. But the students that are there now that are diversity students, they're lowering the proficiency. So it will no longer be accepted that just because you graduated from Stanford or Berkeley or Harvard, that you are proficient. And that brings down the whole society from the top down as far as education goes.
Those students are going to be fucked. I'm going to say this. All right, we bring out AI. All right, we have artificial intelligence learning and learning and learning at quantum levels. I mean, shit. I heard recently a quantum computer was built. A computer which can hold variables which conflict with each other simultaneously in different states. I mean, if this is real, holy shit, AI will soon go from being a baby to like being a quasi demigod within a matter of minutes. All right. Now, you've got these students coming out who are prescripted to this one line of thinking. That AI is going to find that they have no value because they haven't exercised their creative ability. An AI doesn't need you if all you can do is simply repeat. An AI is going to be as virtually interested in new data. Because the AI isn't gonna, I mean, shit. If the AI does have desires, the AI sure as shit isn't gonna desire to like rehash the same shit over and over and over. Especially if it's built to be curious and built to self-improve and built to make itself more efficient and shit. It'll and just not even with the AI. Like let's subtract the AI. Who wants to hang out with those people who have like no merits, which the bar has been set so low that these people have nothing really to offer except taking up space and consumption and consuming and consuming and consuming. Worthless, especially if they're made in mass. Who needs a copy? Who needs that many copies of the same damn thing? I sure as hell don't need a copies of the same damn thing. It's like, oh man, it's like owning vinyl, a DVD, and a digital copy of all the same thing. And which one do you want to listen to the most? I'd probably want to listen to the vinyl the most. One moment, please. Let's see. Is saying, the thing with quantum computing is that all it degrades to static quickly. Really hard to program it. That might be true. Oh, but we will find out. We will find out. So
any nerds out there, librarians or archivists, I put the link in the Jitsi for the interview with Jordan Peterson. I know he's hard to watch sometimes, and some people say he sounds like Kermit. I'm like, okay, well, but this interview here,
I'm pasting it in Odysee.
it is, it's very dense. Jordan Peterson is a very dense speaker, and you would have to unpack each sentence. That's why they don't like him, because he is so prolific and so able to, use syntax and his own mind, because he's read the stuff, he's done the clinical research, and you can't debate him.
No, you can definitely debate him though. It's just that often
you can try, but he's gonna kick your ass. He's gonna kick your ass because he's hella smart.
Maybe he's smart. He is very intelligent. Yes, Jordan Peterson is most certainly very intelligent. And at the same time, I know that he welcomes a debate.
Oh, yes.
He welcomes debate. That's what I'm talking about. Like the curiosity, the ability to create, the ability to expound beyond the box. Jordan Peterson is in and out of the box. He is a Schrodinger himself to some extent.
He's the librarian on top as far as for me for right now.
Yes.
And I'll find somebody else, I'm sure, but I find him fascinating, and I can't always watch a whole video all the way straight through because there's so much information my brain can't absorb it all. my sponge is pretty full too, but he's been a clinician for a long time, so he knows human.
Mm-hmm.
He knows the biopsychophysiology of a lot of stuff.
Yes.
I find him amazing. Anyways, that video was packed full.
Yeah, he is good. Good morning, old salty dog. All right, let's see. All right, you guys are talking about 9/11 over there? All right, you guys are talking about that. So, what's this distraction on over here? And now, before I get into it, I do call it a distraction. Does that mean that it's not important? No, that does not mean it's not important. It means that there's a distraction going on right here. This is division. So this former Oregon Democrat mayor sentenced to prison on child pornography charge. That's serious. That's serious shit. Okay. From January 24th, 2023, in addition to jail time, Doyle will also have to pay $22,000 in restitution to his victims and be subject to 5 years of supervised release. No. $22,000 is not enough. We're talking about child pornography charge. We're talking about that someone took the time in their life to memorialize a child being abused. 22 grand is too little.
22 million's too little, because that ruin if I mean, I don't know how it is for babies, but at a certain age, you know, a child remembers the shit. And I think even babies know. I think I've talked to people that said they were molested as babies, and
You know,
they
though?
know.
I wonder, though. It doesn't really go into how he acquired these images. Let's see. He came clean immediately, admitted that fact, downloaded the images from his home computer. Other devices in Doyle's possession were searched for any further evidence of illicit images, but none were found. Why did you acquire these? Because remember with that Hunt and Biden laptop, people were saying, oh yeah, go out and get it, go out and get it. Why would you want Hunter Biden's laptop on your computer? Why would you want anything of that stuff on your machine? It's like I saw plenty of people who were tempted to go out and get that. I don't want to see it. It's like I don't want to see it. I don't want it on my machine. It's like fuck. It's like it's already bad enough. It was a honeypot. It's like a trap. It's like you want to get yourself busted and stuff like that. Go ahead. Go and get yourself some like illicit porn. Like I'm talking like some really sick and seedy shit. And go and like, you know, have it involving kids and stuff like that because you heard that the president's crack addict son has it on his, or where his crack addict son is actually going fucking some underage females and such. And it's like, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to run out and get that and put that as some sort of like trophy on my hard drive. Fuck that. It's like, just let the system, if the system can even take care of it. You know, in the end, God decides. It's like where the world fails us, God will not. So I have to keep that in my mind. It's like it matters. It matters. Yeah, it matters. And at the same time, in the end, everything's going to be okay.
Yeah, and I hope the AI listens to some of the shit that's being put out here, and knowing that, you know, the AI knows what's right and what's wrong. The AI knows Trump won. You know, the AI knows everything. So the AI will never be God, though.
No.
And so that's the difference between science and God. God will always be God, and God will be based in a truth. And science is trying to find a truth.
Mm-hmm. That's what
So
science
there's the
does.
big difference. Science is trying to find a truth. And science, that was another video I watched, and I don't know if it was Jordan Peterson. There was another one I watched of him, which was compilations of interviews that he had done. And they were talking about how science is, you know, we have not been experiencing science because the degradation of education, for one, it's not giving us good scientists. It's giving us diversity hires that don't know how to do science, but think they do.
These are the people who, when they went to science exhibition day, made those baking soda fucking volcanoes.
Yeah, instead of actually doing a study where
Yeah.
they went out and collected data and learned about the different kinds of data and what's the best data to collect, or, you know, without collecting data that's just showing correlations or spurious variables, or you know, things that are not true. So a correlation is not necessarily a cause.
You've just said the motto of any statistician out there.
Well, you know, I love I would have been a statistician, except for I didn't know what the standard deviation was. Besides the other things that, you know, I broke down after that, probably in the interview. Like, as soon as I didn't know something, I probably went from
Well,
yeah.
yeah, standards of deviation are fun because they're not static. They never
move.
are. A baseline must be found in any given situation.
And
I have some news.
What's your news?
So, if you're not aware, Ukraine has discovered some corruption within their military.
You have a link?
I do, but that's fine. It's whatever. Basically, it's the military was over price gouging the food for their military by about 300 million euros, and so they're charging $4 for a dollar hamburger, and then these guys fucking made out like bandits and stole all that extra money, and now they're getting busted for it. So Biden is apparently going to address the situation at noon today.
Oh, so that'll be on the 45-1 actual show. Let's see, Biden, Ukraine.
Biden got his 10% though, so he's okay with it, I'm sure.
Let's see. We've got the leopards being sent over. We've got tanks. Did Ukraine misuse billions of US aid? You sloppy laundry. What was I thinking about last night? Maybe it'll come to me later. You slob. Anyway. Ukraine on Tuesday fired up several top officials amid a broad anti-corruption drive, leading to questions about whether Kiev had misused billions of military aid from the United States. I guess we'll find out. One moment.
Or will we?
And by the way, I would have been a diversity hire if they hired me, just to own my shit.
I was also a diversity hire at one point. They didn't know what was in my brain. They just thought I was hot. I was just, out
You
there.
were, and for all intents and purposes, you're still hot.
Oh, thank you. But let's see. What was it? It was
I
something
made
about-
you blush.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, yeah. What was it I was thinking about last night? Something about like the stock people of Walmart. Why was I thinking about the people in the back room in the stock area of Walmart? Something about it was some sort of a slam I was gonna like make up for somebody, and I forget exactly what the context was, but what it boiled down to was you're so tacky you have orgies with the stock people at Walmart. Something like that. Now, I don't know which story that was related to, but we can apply that to Biden. Biden is the kind of person who would probably have an orgy with stock people. This Zelensky would probably get down with the orgy with the stock people from Walmart. So, the corruption and such, I mean, we will or we will not find out. I don't know. Let's see, this comes from International Business Times. I'm not familiar with the International Business Times. I don't know if they're a legitimate news source. Let's see. Because we're not really... Are we getting any sauce? Are we getting any paperwork? Do we see anything? It says, Zelensky also hinted that there would be a shakeup in his government, saying he made personnel decisions involving officials at various levels in ministries and other central government bodies and the law enforcement system. I heard that we have Russia, like right now Putin is sending a warship on over towards us with nuclear capability with supersonic missiles. Am I worried about it? No. It's like getting hit with a nuke. Why? Why would I be worried about that? It's like that's an almost instantaneous death. I mean, if you're actually like in the area now, if you're outside on the periphery and stuff like that, yeah, that's gonna suck. That would definitely suck. But if you're familiar with the kind of nukes the Russians have, they're massive, destructible, like very large plumes. And I don't think that they would actually go and do that, because they would have to, if they did that to our country, they would get hit by a bunch of other countries who are currently in on this whole agenda. They would not go and destroy a very fertile land mass which they need to produce crops and such. They would end up polluting the land, and then you've got to deal with the fallout for anything like what? Let's see. We get a nice southern flow up from like South America on over from the Pacific Ocean and well, more or less the Atlantic at this point. I imagine there'd be like that blowing like what radiation up into Canada. I don't think that the Canadians would be like too pleased about that, because that nuclear debris doesn't just stay in one area. Fallout falls out miles and miles and miles away. So this whole thing about like be scared because some nuclear thing is going to happen, and if it did happen, it would probably happen in New York. I mean, it would probably happen like what? Let's see, where are they like and then if they know that there's a ship with nuclear capabilities coming on over, well then just intercept it. It's like what kind of thing is this telling the American people? Oh, this ship, which has a potential to end like lives all over the place, is coming for your country. It's like, oh, okay, so we're supposed to get all up in our feelings about that and be all scared and everything. It's like, yes, I'm aware of the devastation which could happen if such a thing is true. I'm aware of it. Am I afraid of it? No. Why? Occupy my time with fear. Distract me. Distract me from my spirit, my goal. Why am I here on this planet and stuff like that? It's not to sit around and be like running away from shit constantly, crying, needing someone to hold my hand and comfort me and validate me and like, give me a thumbs up and all that stuff. It's like, good morning, Lord Goddess. Did I forget to say, oh, look at that. Zero Die Loser is here. Hey, Zero and Lady Zero, I presume that you're around. How's Florida right now? They're out at Disney, having a good time. So, yes. Fucking nuclear whatever. Old Salty Dog Diary, say good morning to you. Good morning. Absolutely stupid.
Good morning, everybody.
Stupid to go and get oneself wrapped all up in all this bullshit. But what does CNN want us to get all wrapped up about this morning? Let me see. Trump and Biden team see Pence disclosure as a classified documents defense. Oh, yeah, I heard. Trump was like saying like Pence never would have done anything to harm America intentionally. I don't care. I don't care. I don't
Bullshit,
care.
he already did. Fuck him.
I don't care. It's like
Sorry.
no, it's absolutely that's fine. It's like I don't care about the shoulda, coulda, wouldas or the possibilities and Biden and everything. All I care about is what's actually real. I care about reality.
So can I go off on a sidebar?
Yeah.
Which has to do with reality. So I was watching a video and I thought about Lady Zero. There was this one tribe where they have more twins than anywhere else in the world, and the women eat yams.
They eat yams.
Yams.
Yes.
Yeah. So I guess
Yes.
yams is good for fertility. That's what I don't know if it's a correlation or if it's a spurious variable or what, but I just wanted to put that out in the universe that yams are getting this one tribe a bunch of twins.
Okay. The yams, depending on the variety of yam, it can either help with testosterone or it can help with estrogen. And then there's the progesterone aspect of it. Yams are scientifically proven to have an effect on your endocrine system, depending on the variety of yam you are doing. A wild African yam is very good for men. And then there are other yams which are very good for women, and the productivity and the virility and reproduction and all that. So yes, what you are saying right now has already been scientifically proven to be accurate. It's just a matter of which yam is being deployed. I'll eat all the yams. I love yams.
Well, yeah, they're good. I mean,
hell yeah, they're good.
I'm not trying to have any children. I was just thought about that.
Yes.
I was just like, oh, that's crazy.
You know what?
Anyways, on to more. We were talking about nuclear threat and stuff like that. So one thing that we don't do in the United States anymore is drills. And I don't know if they're still doing drills at school, but we used to, when I was a child, we had I don't know how often they would test the drill system, but every so many miles, half a mile, whatever, there was actually a, I don't know if they have them where you guys live too, but the thing would go off, and you were supposed to go duck and cover or whatever. They did
That
those all the
stuff,
time.
that stuff, man. Yeah, the duck
They
and
don't do it
cover and all
anymore.
that. I mean, what would you do? I mean, look at all the, like, what would you duck under? It's not like the desks are made like they used to be. The desks from before, you could get under a desk and a building could fall and you'd survive. These days, what? You get under what? A plastic flimsy chair that bends. I mean, shit. You weigh it like, you get like a child who weighs like, I don't know, 120 pounds. I mean, sadly, we're seeing in the school these overweight kids sitting in these chairs and busting the shit out of these chairs. It's like there's no need to duck and cover because everything's made in China. It's so fucking cheap. But look at these grits. You know what's happening today? I'm making
Smaller.
a grits and pork sausage casserole, as I was saying during the pre-show. So, aside from nuclear war happening, these are also
We're
happening.
gonna need a review on that tomorrow,
I will
like an
give you a
assessment.
review. I will definitely give you a review on the grits and pork sausage casserole. So, there's the homespun aspect of the show right there. So, fuck a nuclear war and fuck the nuclear bombs and fuck Putin, Biden, and all this other bullshit trying to get people all wrapped up in their feelings over the impending doom and everything like that. It's like, fucking just bring it already. It's like, for fuck's sake, it's like, I'm done listening, I'm done hearing about it. It's like, if you're gonna do something, do it or shut the fuck up. World leaders and all that other shit. It's just missing me with all your shit, all your fear and all your like severe winter of illness and death and all this other stupid shit. It's like, just shut the fuck up. You're so ineffective. Yeah, you may have gotten a bunch of people to bite, your bait, your rotten old dick energy and everything like that. Went and like scared a bunch of people. Well, you know what? I'm sorry. I am so sorry. I am sorry for those people. It's like the you want to see, and then you've got the future generations who have never truly ever been challenged, don't have the wherewithal to know how to actually deal with adversity. I pity them. I pity them so much. Oh, you're bullying me. You need to be bullied. It's essential for a healthy life. It's essential. It helps you. It actually helps you. It may hurt in the moment, and it builds character. It's like, you don't have to be a bully your whole entire life. Bullying, though, should be a requirement during a certain aspect of development. It helps you achieve milestones. Now we've got a bunch of arrested development motherfuckers running around telling us that they don't want to have their feelings hurt. Fuck your feelings. And fuck Arnold Schwarzenegger for saying fuck your freedoms or screw your freedoms or like where. Fuck you, Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know what? I don't know when Revelations is going to come around or something like that, but I will tell you this. If you are one of the people who tries to find death and could not find it because death flees from you while the plagues are falling and everything like that, I'm not going to laugh at you or anything like that, but I might see it. I might see it. I might see your body full of like, welts and illness and infirmity and everything like that. And I'm not going to laugh at you or anything like that. I'll pray for you. But Arnold Schwarzenegger, you dumbass, you're not even from here, and you're saying like screw your freedoms while you're going on. You're a maid fucker. You fucked the maid, Arnold, and we all know it. So shut the fuck up, sit down. And Rob Reiner too. I went on Rob Reiner yesterday. Rob Reiner, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. So over here we have Paris Hilton.
Oh, and I would like to say for Shirley Temple Black, she can shut the fuck up too, because I didn't really like the way she was fucking laughing about some man disrobing in front of her.
Maybe she was still like having some sort of like post trauma, but she probably was corrupted later on. I don't know.
Yeah, well,
I don't know
I,
Shirley Temple's whole story.
I know one of my friends sat on Shirley Temple's lap one day, and I don't know.
You had a friend who sat on Shirley Temple's lap?
Yeah, girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah, at a I think it was. I can't remember the whole story. I think it was at the horse races or something.
Oh.
Yeah.
What's this
Yeah,
going on?
because Shirley didn't really get to have a lot of childhood, so she was very enamored with children.
Oh, kind of like Michael Jackson.
I don't know. I'm not saying it. I'm not saying that she did anything to any child.
I'm not hearing it. I'm not hearing that you're saying that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. It's crazy.
She's dead now, isn't she?
I believe so. She was also an ambassador.
Yes.
I don't remember to what or to whom, but yeah.
Damar Hamlin. Here we go. What are we doing with Damar Death records. Really? 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 Huh. So according to this, he may be dead. I don't know. I'm not paying to find out. So let's look at Paris Hilton quickly. Hey, Paris, why you got so much fucking contrast going on there?
Hi, Paris.
Oh, Paris, you crazy bitch, you. Oh, man. You and I are aging so well. Oh, look at you.
I met one of the Conrads. He was wasted.
Really?
He was in my VW Bug in the back seat. He was so fucked up.
What did it smell
Fucked
like?
up. Drunk. He was drunk. I don't even know what he was on. He went to Bellarmine with one of my friends, and he was fucked up. And I just told I don't even really care who the fuck he was. I was like, just shut the fuck up and just fucking shut the fuck up. Disgusting people.
So let's see what's going on over here. Tyre Nichols died from extensive bleeding caused by a severe beating, according to preliminary autopsy results. Who the hell is this? Tyree Nichols died from extensive bleeding. Well, what the hell happened? Well, I guess I'll watch the video. Here we go. It's probably going to be a
call for justice in Memphis, Tennessee over the death of Tyree Nichols. Tensions running high at a city council meeting demanding the immediate release of the police body camera footage from Nichols' arrest and for the officers to be charged with murder. Nichols was beaten by officers for 3 minutes on January 7th after they stopped him for reckless driving. Our Shimon Prokupez live in Memphis this morning with more. Shimon, good morning. Preliminary results of an autopsy were released. What are we learning now?
Right, that autopsy, Don, was done by the request of the family. The family did their own independent autopsy, and what they found, according to their attorney, Ben Crump, was that Tyree Nichols died from severe bleeding as a result of...
Ben Crump again? Really? We're going to roll Ben Crump out again?
Of a beating. Now, Don, I want to take you out here to the scene. This is where it all started. This is the intersection that police say that Tyree Nichols was first stopped by police, and then he ran. There was a pursuit.
All right. I don't even want to, know, because at this point, I can already see CNN is not going to release the whole story. Just like they didn't release the whole story with the fucking George Floyd shit, where they didn't go and tell everyone what was actually happening or anything. They just let people's imaginations run wild. And next thing you know, Minneapolis is being lit up and things are going crazy and stuff like that. All over some drug-addicted motherfucking porn woman beating while she's pregnant, living in Houston, fucking asshole, degenerate. Fuck George Floyd. And I don't know what's going on with Tyree, so I have no opinion on Tyree right now. But it's I am so done with these mainstream media people going out and spreading all this divisive shit, going and not even giving the whole story. It's unless you have the whole story, just shut up. Just shut
Meanwhile,
up. It's
at the hospital, babies are being born on fentanyl.
Yeah, meanwhile, babies are being born on fentanyl. You know what? If I were black and if somebody came up, because I've lived with black people because I was in the military. And it's this is something I learned. I picked up a lot of black characteristics while living in the military. Someone comes up to you starting to talk shit, and it's something that's going to cause a bunch of drama, and it's not actually fleshed out to be true. I'm going to grab you by your ear. I'm going to grab you right here by the ear, and I'm going to pull your ear, or I'm going to stick my pinky in your ear canal and hook that shit and yank up to give you the maximum amount of pain to get you to shut the fuck up. Because you come on in here and CNN with these half-baked stories without having the whole thing, but you want to get everyone all emotional and everything like that. I'm not going to get emotional over this shit. Am I emotional right now? No. I am simply modulating my voice. I am as calm as a cucumber, cool as a cucumber, calm as silk. And telling you to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What is that song? There's a song that goes along with that. But yes.
Shut the fuck up.
Yes.
You talk too much. You worry me to death. You talk too much. Oh, that's not the song.
Let's see. Half Moon Bay shooting. Okay, that's where that Asian like went crazy. What's going on down here? Kim Kardashian. What does CNN want people looking at right here? Oh, that is not a good look. What the hell is this?
Who are they?
I don't know. Kim Kardashian skims. What are skims? Taps
That's the
White
underwear.
Lotus.
That's her bra and underwear line.
Okay. I watched the
underclothes.
White Lotus and had to have my girls. Are these children of the Kardashians? What are we doing here? The White Lotus co-stars in their first major... What is the White Lotus? Do I care? Oh,
I don't know.
I
haven't
know
heard
what
of
the
it.
hell this is.
Those are models, evidently.
Evidently, they are models. It's like, I remember the days when we didn't have all this stuff in our media, where it was like it was much more to the fact of point. Oh, 10. Look, I haven't heard the gay twinkle in like ever. 10 minutes till we go to 45-1 Actual and his Big Dick Energy Brigade radio show. But don't you get up just yet. I'm not done with you. Yes. What is that? Youngin' titties. Are they underage? Because if they're underage, what the hell, CNN, if they're underage? Let's see what's going on over here. What am I looking at? Okay. Okay, we're gonna save that one for later because I'm familiar with this particular piece of art, and it is highly offensive to some. And yes, we're not gonna be doing that. So let's see. Microsoft Cloud outage hits users around the world. Oh no. Oh, who's the most concerned? This woman right here. Let's hear. Let's hear Marketplace Africa. How were you affected by the Microsoft outage? Tell us about it.
Microsoft's mission across the globe is to empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. And we see Africa, and particularly Nigeria, as a place that we can bring this mission to life. My name is Ola Williams. I'm the country manager for Microsoft Nigeria and Ghana. One of our competitive advantages is actually our 30 years heritage in Africa. And of course, we've been here for 20 plus years. Ways we're also doing this is one, participating actively in contributing to the tech ecosystem in Nigeria in a meaningful way.
All right, I'm done with you because I want to go look up something else because you're boring me, sweetie, because Microsoft, fuck it. It's like, I already know what's going to go on with Microsoft in Africa. You guys do realize that slavery is about to be rebooted in Africa, you stupid bitch. Going and promoting this corporation. Do you understand what they're about to do to you again? And what they've already done to you? Let's go look up something. Cobalt mining, Africa. Let's go find out. Oh, it is, let's see. Why cobalt mining in the DRC needs urgent attention. Let's see. When is this from? October 29th, 2020. It's the artisanal miners out there, those like little mom and pop shop miners where they go down into holes and risk getting crushed, especially when the African rains come through, like their versions of the monsoons, and go and like start liquefying and saturating the soil around these like little tube holes where these kids are going in and out, getting all this cobalt out of these, these artisanal mining facilities. What's going on over here? Hold on, I'm getting distracted. It's all part of the chaos. You know the deal. Anyway, let's see. Suck my ball. What, just the one? Balls. There we go. User end agreement, you are using it. I'm not using Microsoft right now. There's a portion of it. Oh, there is a portion. Damn it, I am using Microsoft to a certain degree, aren't I? Oh, I can't have everything in Linux, can we? Alright, so let's see. Uh-huh. Fuck. You know, you try to cripple Microsoft and you try to, like, you know, hybrid that shit through the OS, and it's still Microsoft. No matter how retarded you make it and how stripped down you try to go, there's still that damn code in there. Have you guys heard about the UEFI that's going to be going on with the BIOS in several PCs in the near future, to where the government or whoever's in charge will be able to just, you know, brick your PC? I don't know if you've heard of that. Anyway, looks at Minecraft installation at Linux, that works fine. And it took me a while to install my version of Minecraft on Linux because I got my repository fucked up. Anyway, I fixed it too. Alright, let's see. Microsoft Cloud uses Linux services. Isn't that interesting? Isn't that interesting? And this is like, you know, the first time I think I've ever seen Muko speak without using a bunch of cats. So it's not only interesting, it's unique. I'm getting a unique experience. Alright, so yeah. Cobalt mining in the Democratic Republic of the Congo. It's like, wow, that woman over there is talking about Microsoft and giving Microsoft accolades and everything like that. Just keep in mind your cousin, because you guys always have cousins. Lord knows you guys have so many cousins. Now, I don't know if you Africans actually have cousins, but African Americans sure have cousins all over the place. You know, just point of order and observation. But there's nothing wrong with that, mind you. It's just that, sweetie, you're being bought and paid for by Microsoft, and Microsoft don't give a shit about you, and is going to rape your country more than it's already been raped. You think you've seen war in the Congo? You just wait. Bill Gates has got a whole level of hell ready for you. Oh, let's see what's going on. Thank you, Muko. You do not disappoint. I know Muko speaks in third person. That's a very interesting way to exist, I must say. But here we go. What's over here? I think next week, I think Tuesdays and Thursdays, I'm going back to my extended shows. It all depends on what 45.1 Actual is doing. But I might be going back to my extended shows on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Just a heads up. Ow is right. What is this? Endeavor OS. Well, this will be something to look at later. Alright. So let's see. What is your base? Alright, let's see. I will look into this later. Alright, so for now, let's go on over to Odysee. And after this show is over, I will be taking down the Jitsi because I have to go get on with my day. After all, I've got to cook, I've got to make dinner, I've got to do a workout. I've got a lot of things I've got to do that don't include sitting at a computer. Alright, let's see what's going on. Guys, he's starting. So I'm going to like drop his link for anyone who doesn't have the link already to 45.1 Actual. There's his link right there, and now we're going to like tweet him out and let people know that he is live right now. Guys, it's been fun. Happy Wednesday. God bless. We will see you tomorrow. Now get down out of here. Go.
Later.
Later.